Obviously, that's a big lie.
It's just so bad because to me, it's just like, how dumb do you think we are?
I think the tariffs are going to be great for us because it's going to make us rich.
Are there any discussions about giving any relief to small businesses?
They're not going to need it.
Okay.
They're going to make so much money.
I'm sorry.
It's just so bad because to me, it's just like, how dumb do you think we are?
We're not getting the money.
No.
So I've had this conversation with even a few people we know where they said to me, but they're paying. So, and China's paying that tariff. No, they're not. We're paying that tariff, which we are then in turn passing on to our customers. But once again, our profit margin is shrunk because they don't want to increase it too much for the consumer. So we're making less money. We're not getting extra money from the tariffs. We're actually losing money.
The evidence shows overwhelmingly that the tariffs are not paid by American consumers, that they're paid by foreign nations and middlemen.
Obviously, that's a big lie. That's not the case at all. It's the importer that pays the tariff. At a 145% tariff, I have to pay an additional $220,000 for a 40-foot container. I can't afford to sell my product at a loss, so I'm going to obviously have to parlay that cost onto the customer.
Tariffs don't cause inflation, they cause success. They cause big success. So we're going to have great success. There could be some temporary short-term disruption, and people will understand that.
Short-term disruption, that's ridiculous. And this hasn't made anyone rich. And it's really hurt small and medium-sized businesses. It's disgusting. It wasn't well thought out. And he was warned by so many economists that tariffs just don't work. It's a global economy.
I've heard it many times over from businesses right here in our local community that are dealing with tariffs. Whatever the number is, they're going to deal with it and they're going to adjust their business, but they want to know what that number is going to be so that they can build it into their operations.
I don't know how you even try to plan to just build it into your operations because it changes constantly.
Not knowing the number to build in. How could you even say you're going to build a cost into your business?
Well, you said if they want to know the number. So even if you give the number, like that could change tomorrow, though.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it because it's everything. Yeah, we just constantly keep changing it. We're going to have, we're not going to have. It must be this much. It's not going to be that much. Yeah, I don't know. There's no way to plan because nothing's consistent.
Unfortunately, it's just not working.
The people in northeastern Pennsylvania need to know that I'm fighting for them and not my, stock portfolio or special interest.
That's an interesting comment. I had to sell a whole bunch of stock so that I can bring another container of inventory into the United States. And he got rid of a bunch of stock right before the big, beautiful bill and the Medicaid being dropped.